A series rubber match here between the Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Game 3 of this 3-game series as the first half winds down. Dodgers win in extra innings on Monday. The Rockies come back to take last night and so tonight to decide this series. So it is Sasaki's against San Diego on Thursday. 6 runs allowed over the first 2 innings of that ball game, and in his last 4 starts, that's now 19 in his last 17 innings.
So, but he has an opportunity tonight to turn things around. You see where he's been bit, obviously the control, the walks, the home runs. But this is a team that chases, and that's where he excels, Roki, when he's throwing pitches just around the zone, not necessarily strikes, and teams are aggressive, he'll do well.
An 0-2 from Sasaki, swings and misses, and he carves him up right there, getting the chase because he established the strike zone with the first couple pitches.
Yeah, he started off with that first pitch fastball. I think he did an offer at it, and then he just put him away with the splitter.
Here he pokes one off the end of the bat in the air to left field, and Sasaki on 6 pitches goes 1, 2, 3 in the first. Gabriel Hughes, the pitcher for the Rockies, makes his first start in the major leagues. Guy's been rolling. You go back to his final few weeks in the minor leagues. He's got 27 consecutive scoreless innings. Tommy Edman grounds one through and is a base hit. Freeman had 2 hits yesterday. He's hitting .400 over his last 14 games. Back to mid-May, one of the top hitters in baseball. Does he keep this one fair? Yeah, he does. It trickles into foul ground. Chased down by Moniak. Double for Freddie Freeman.
Hughes tries to go with that 4-seamer on the inner part of the plate. Freddie does such a nice job keeping his hands in, letting the ball travel, and flipping it down the left field line. 2
hits and a walk have loaded the bases up. And Max Muncy gets ready to bat. The 1-1 pitch. Muncy takes ball 2, and it gets by, and it's a wild pitch that'll produce the game's first run. Tommy Edman's in to score, and the Dodgers are on the board first.
It's a curveball, and Sullivan, I mean, the way he tried to catch it instead of trying to move his glove and dropping it, I think he thought he was going to catch it in the air, but that really falls on the catcher right there.
That's Brett Sullivan, the 3rd catcher they've used in as many games in this series, with Goodman getting hurt in the first game. So it's up to Tucker to make this more than just the tin soldier. Shot to left field. Moniak can't get it. Tucker delivers a 2-out, 2-run single, and the Dodgers cash in the first.
It's a great at-bat by Kyle Tucker. Very important in that it gets the Dodgers some breathing room as far as it's a 3-run lead right now. If they only came out of this with 1 run, it's like, oh man, here we go again. Much like last night. Huge hit for Kyle Tucker. Huge, huge for the Dodgers.
3-0 in this first inning, and it gets Alex Carr to the plate, and he's down on strikes. But the Dodgers get 3 in this first inning. Here's your boy Kyle, who took Sasaki deep back in April. He was 0 for 4 yesterday, but did draw a walk and has reached in 15 consecutive games. Hits this one hard. Left center field. Has he gotten him again? He has. A bullet of a home run from Karros in Dodger Stadium. You've heard that a couple hundred times. This time it's Kyle, and it's 3-1.
Roki had just landed a nice slider on the outer part of the plate, then decided to come in with that 4-seamer. Came in at 99, went out at 108.
Edward Julian, the hitter, had 2 balls and 1 strike.
Well, real important, though, for Roki not to let that have any impact. I mean, he's thrown dynamite so far to start things off. He's had good control.
High fly ball off of the bat of Julian, and there it goes. Long gone. Julian's 3rd. The 5th that Sasaki's given up in 4 1/3 on this homestand.
Again, I was saying that long inning of 25-30 minutes that Roki had to sit. It's not an excuse, but it is something that impacted what's going on right now. I mean, he came out 6 pitches in that first inning, and this is you just hate to see that right there, the facial expression, because you talk about conviction, all those sort of things. Where's the confidence?
Tovar to second, Edman to first. Rockies have cut it to 1 and a pair of home runs. Karros and Julian both going deep. 3rd goes Sullivan, 1 away.
Roki got Moniak swinging in the first at bat. 3 pitches. He started him off with that 4-seamer and then 2 splitters. Feel like you can go to that splitter right away.
Infield pulled in for the Dodgers here with a tying run at 3rd, 1 away in the 3rd. Moniak hits a high fly ball to center field. Tagging at 3rd is Sullivan. Carr will make the catch. Sullivan comes in to score, and the Rockies once again have come back to tie it. All 3 games in this series, they've trailed by multiple runs and have erased the deficit. Here they don't wait around those. The 9th inning that they did it on Monday. It's the 8th inning last night. They do it in the 3rd here. Bases are clean. Carrick is up. Broken bat, roller to second. This time it's Edman for real, and he throws over to first and gets Carrick to finish off the inning. And these two pitchers have traded places after that first inning.
Well, I think one of the things though with Hughes, at least I noticed in the first inning, he didn't, as you would say, lose that conviction. At any point, it could have been very easy for him to do so.
Strikes out Muncy. Bookend K's on this 1-2-3 third. And man, it's a different guy than started this game. Brings up Karros, who went deep, first of the 2 home runs in the second inning against Sasaki, who is now 3 for 3 against with 2 long balls. Chopper to third, gets by Muncy and down the line. Hit it hard again against Sasaki, and he'll end up at second base. I think he's found his guy. Every hitter's got one who they just own, and he is now, assuming that gets ruled a base hit, 4 for 4 against Roki Sasaki with 3 extra base hits. So now it's Julian.
The traditional numbers aren't great, but he controls the zone as well as anybody in the game.
8th one of this at bat. And he strikes him out. Back-to-back Ks. And they're still anchored to second and third. It's 1 away from getting out of this inning unscathed. Ezekiel Tovar.
No.
Poked to deep right field. Tucker's going back. He's going to get away with it. Throwing the fastball in the strike zone. And he's able to get out of this inning unscathed. There was second and third, nobody out. The Rockies don't score. Oh, he has absolutely pounded the zone with that fastball. 29 out of the 34 fastballs he's thrown have gotten him strikes. Oh, what a pick by Julian. Steadies and throws to get him. On a night where Julian's got a home run, he's also got a web jam.
That ball was smoked, 99 miles an hour, and Julian just kind of throwing the glove out there, and the ball ended up in the glove.
Call, who had an at-bat to forget his first time up. He burnt both Dodger challenges and then eventually struck out. Dodger fans, I think they've been listening to you, kid. They let him hear it. He got booed at the end of that at-bat. Tovar will throw him out, and that is now 10 in a row retired since the Rockies start to this game for Hughes. You're looking for their first base runner since the first inning, and they brought 8 men to the plate against Hughes. He has been locked in. 0-1 pitch to Tommy Edman. On the ground to short, Ezekiel Tovar. And this is 4 consecutive 1-2-3 innings for the kid making his first major league start. Trying to solve Karros, who is now 4 for 4 against him with a double and a pair of home runs. And he freezes him on a slider to the corner. And for Roki Sasaki, 9 straight retired back to the 4th. When we were watching that first inning, we did not think he'd find himself in that spotlight. 39 pitch first inning, 10 pitches per inning since, and he's not given up a base runner since 5 of the first 7 hitters of the game reached. Betts on 3-2 went around strike 3. He was able to lay off a similar pitch his first time up for ball 4. This time, though, he succumbs. Muncy to right, base hit, first base runner since the first. Throw from Johnston, not in time, and a 2-out double puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. So the Dodgers have their first base runner since the first inning, and Teoscar Hernandez comes up with a chance to give him the lead. Hughes to Hernandez, lifted down the right field line. Johnston moving into the corner, he's got room. And it takes just 1 pitch after the double for Hughes to finish off 6. Remarkable stuff for Gabriel Hughes in his first major league start. He gets tagged for 3 runs over the first inning. Just 1 base runner after that, and he goes 6. So the Rockies bullpen takes over, and shockingly, Rockies pen has fired 25 consecutive innings without giving up an earned run. Flies it to center for Carrick. 1-2-3 7th. Bernardino picks right up where Hughes left off. 3-3 game to the top of the 8th inning. Alex Vesia's on the pitch. Cranks one to deep right field. Tucker's back. It's over his head. Bounces into the seats. A ground rule double. Second and third, nobody out in the 8th. And the Rockies at it again late. Well, we get the answer to the question we posed a moment ago. Is Hunter Goodman even available? Here he comes off of the bench. Struck him out with the fastball. He went right to where you said they should. And there's out number 1. Lefty-lefty matchup here, as you said. And Rumfield much different than McCarthy. Not close to as good lefty-lefty. Rumfield's OPS 300 points lower against lefties than it is against righties. Another 2-2. He got him to chase. Strike 3, 2 gone. Here comes Dave Roberts. Edgardo Enriquez, who has continued to climb the truss trees at the top of it here as he gets ready to come into a bases loaded jam. In the air to right center field. Tucker is there, and the Rockies leave him loaded in the 8th. Antonio Senzatella's on the pitch on a team that is 38-55. He's 8-0. 0-2 is on the corner for strike 3, 1 away.
I mean, not much you can do if you're Shohei on these pitches. Just dotted them, and sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Dodgers won for their last 20 with 6 strikeouts.
Already had opportunity last night, looking to redeem himself here.
Doubled in the first inning. Able to score one of those first inning runs. To right, that's a base hit. Edman chugging for third. Go-ahead run is 90 feet away. They had just one base runner the last 5 innings. Traffic on the bases, less than 2 outs, and a superstar player at the plate. Mookie Betts. Another payoff to him. He scorches it into center field to give the Dodgers the lead. A bullet of a base hit from Betts. 4-3 in the 8th. How about that at bat?
It was so good. He laid off some pitches, kept fouling them off, and then he gets a pitch. Senzatella tries to go inside to beat him, and you're not going to beat Mookie Betts inside.
First and second, 2 gone. Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez drives the ball in the air, deep right field. Freeman back, twisting to the track. He's got it. But the Dodgers have taken the lead on a Mookie Betts base hit. Fasten those seatbelts. To the 9th we go. Tanner Scott coming in, looking to shut it down. And Scott, who has had just a wonderful season. Scott had not given up a run since June 9th when he gave up the 3 runs in the 9th inning on Monday. Strikes him out. Blows the fastball by him to finish it off. And the Dodgers take this series of 1-run games, 2 games to 1.
Kyle Tucker and Mookie Betts, the big base hits. Opportune times, Dodger pitching. Suzuki threw relatively well. I mean, he had a hiccup here and there, but also when he found himself in jams, he dialed it up, striking guys out. Really a nice win for the Dodgers, especially coming off of last night's game.
Yeah, so Sasaki, the 2 runs in the second, the 1 run in the third, the back-to-back hits to set up that first, second, and third nobody out situation you referenced in the 4th, but he winds up getting through 6 innings and no damage after the second. So the Dodgers take this series. They get their 61st win of the season.